How would you know that it needs to warm up though? Hey, what is all that noise about?
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers.
What is all that noise in there?
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Man, don't aggravate him.
It'll be Joe Mixon, born in nearby Oakley, California. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Back to Mixon on second down. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know,
what?
Hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Mixon with a first down carry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
One play action, Fields. He lets it fly for Lockett. They've got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyler Lockett, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Throwing Jones. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete.
They cheated that
Took
boy.
a shot there on
That's
first
good,
down,
though.
but he couldn't reel it in.
Almost feels
That's
like
good,
anything
though.
you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Jones. He's going to go up top again. And this is going to
Let's go, Porter.
And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
Good,
He's going to pull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
From just shy of midfield, Fields. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw, Fields. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it...
Let's go. Let's go, man.
Past the 20. And he takes this one.
Quit messing with that door.
And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
So tired. I'm still tired.
Daddy,
That's
we didn't go with what they got.
Oh, that boy said he. Oh, I already told you.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
I said he did, so he qualified.
You gonna beat
As
us?
they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the body, rest on the body. Get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Okay, now y'all coming over and messing
Deep ball
around
there
with
on
food.
second down. Wind up incomplete.
What a savvy read by the
No, he came over here, I'm gonna knock it
Out
over.
of the pocket, a little bit of
No.
trouble. He just broke off his route and took off deep downfield. Thought for a second there they had him. But they
No.
were unable to connect for a big play.
He said no, Kyle.
Oh, get on.
Field at the 49.
My glasses. Go ahead.
On first down, Jones flushed out right. And he gets this one inside the 15.
Ah, get out. I ain't coming here with all that mess.
So how about this for field position after down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line?
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Stevenson gets it again on second down. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. 21-0 our score after 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Pitts, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Niners get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Get ready for practice.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Back to Mixon on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Operating from the gun. Jones. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Operating from the gun. Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Maybe using it for the
My first thought is
Chargers and
surprise because that's
like
one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
I didn't pull it out. There wasn't nothing in there.
Brooklyn! Are you running it? It's fine.
Jones throwing on 4th down. Airing this one out for Evans. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Fields. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. So the completion good for 6 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. To throw is Fields. Left side complete to Lockett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Mixon running right, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. 25. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Nixon will try the right side.
Hey.
And he'll lose you.
What is that?
Going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Fields to Mixon on the check down. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Fields. Fields hit in the
Ooh, Madden. Why would y'all give him that? Damn.
The 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for a 49er touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like to give credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Now a first down throw. Fields going deep downfield for Ross. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
No.
Now they'll look to throw.
No.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Amari Cooper, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles
Like 5 minutes.
extend their lead
What?
in the final minute of the half. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Now a signal and a timeout call.
Direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Jones. A final shot before break. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And this is incomplete. Oh, look. Pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. That's caught left side. The tight end Pitts. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Checking this down to Stevenson.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. A solid stiff arm. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. First down, San Francisco to pick up 14 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the 49ers are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
On second down, here's Fields. And this one too low.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing on third down, Fields. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. So he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
3rd and long. It's Fields. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And this throw will be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the 49ers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
To throw again on second down. Jones. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards there, a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Jones will try and run with it. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Stevenson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Mike Evans from 3 yards out. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. On 2nd and a yard. Fields. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyler Lockett with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Throwing Jones. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he's got room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay. And
he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into 1st down and then some. Now Jones. This is caught by Evans. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
The Niners on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
I give up, man. I give up. I don't get it, man.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
I don't get it, bro. They just keep giving this nigga chances, man. Shit crazy.
Daniel Jones, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are an extra point away now.
I quit, man.
Don't forget.
Golly, that nigga had a ball.
We've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Oh, man.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Very short kick taken right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
An option handoff here to Mixon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Jones.
That team, bro. I quit, bro. I don't even know what to do at this point, bro. They letting a nigga get away with too much.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make some plays in the open field.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Jones. Got Stevenson again. Back-to-back plays. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And two big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Now Jones. He finds his target. It's Evans. He's got room at the 30. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for San Francisco, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.